So hi everyone, I want to talk today about something that is nothing less than a silent killer for many e-commerce businesses, and it's something that e-com owners or agencies don't even know. They don't really get into learning it, and it's something that I've seen when I went to different conferences, and the Amazon people don't know about that, and it's just like I came to the point where I really wanted to do a video about that. So it's about payment processing, and I know it sounds boring and I would be the first guy who would close down the window if it was like on something that I know nothing about. But hold on, because this, even though you don't know much about that, hold on with me and listen to this because it has made such a big impact on my business. It is, money to grab out of the flow. So if you're anything like me, you probably are very much into media buying. I know that lots of people who watch my content are into media buying, and you have really amazing skills, and you're already very good with creatives, or already at least work with people in your team that know what they're doing, and you're very much into optimizing funnels for every conversion that there is. But there is a big piece of the puzzle that just often just goes overlooked, and it's nothing less than a knowledge gap in the digital marketing industry that is costing everyone huge sums of money. And now with conversion rates and CPMs and CPCs, the only thing that you can do is actually squeeze everything that you can from wherever you can. So it's just another piece of the puzzle. It's creatives and it's conversion rate optimization. So again, going to these conferences, I've seen that Amazon people struggle with like Shopify stuff. Affiliates don't even begin to understand the complexities of like shipping and 3PL and logistics and stuff. And then you have people like copywriters that don't even understand like media buying, and the media buyers don't even, know anything about coding usually. And again, I think it's completely fine. It sounds like a mess, but I think that in fact this is what makes all of the collaborations that happens in events very powerful. It allows people to build projects that are much bigger than they could have done by themselves. And it's just that my experience that for years my ecom focus was precisely right there. You do the CRO part, you have the creatives, bids, campaigns, platforms, and stuff. And I kept on optimizing my funnels, upsells, and I did some A/B testing on everything, upsells, creatives. I wanted to squeeze everything that I could from my campaigns. But it was really only when I started scalings and when the numbers really truly got bigger is when I started diving deeper into the world of like payment processing and merchant accounts and stuff like that. So I knew about stuff like Shopify apps for like abandoned carts and sales recovery and stuff like that, but I honestly didn't even think about the payment side of things until I connected with the team at Sticky.io, and they really blew my mind. Again, they're not like the only ones who do this, but they were nice enough to jump on a call with me and actually explain everything to me. When you start like figuring out something you have nothing, no idea about, and people talking like certain terminology, and they helped me, reveal how much revenue I was, leaving on the table, and helped me recover so many sales. It was a game changer. So, like I said, you do have other platforms that offer really good checkout platforms and funnel builders. But I feel like what's unique about Sticky.io is that they provide a 360 solution, and they truly take care of everything that I'm about to share with you. So the purpose of this video is to teach you everything that I've been it took me years to discover, and I feel like this would be a shortcut for you, just like all of my other pieces of content and my book and stuff like that. And I just want to share some stuff that I learned, like insights that really can do a huge transformation to your bottom line. Because if you're doing like 5, 7, 10% ROI, this could really push the needle and help you scale your campaigns, because it's gonna get you a lot of profits. So here are the key points that I learned, insights that can really make, again, a massive difference to your business. So and it's like 3 points. So the first one is smart payment routing. So it's just nothing less than a game changer. What Sticky.io does is they leverage multiple merchant accounts to drastically boost your conversion rates. So basically, how they do it is very interesting. It's something they call enhanced routing rules. And their platform on the back end intelligently direct all of the transactions that are based on factors like, for example, country or even the card type that the customer uses. So, for example, if I'm a customer and I go and I purchase and I'm using Amex or Visa and I'm coming from a specific country or state or something like that, and they know that it would have a higher success rate overall because of their data, but also from the data that I'm transmitting to them, they would automatically route that sale, where it's supposed to convert better. So this also acts as a crucial risk diversification, which in my opinion is absolutely essential if you're running any kind of like a subscription business and you need to spread out your risk. We all heard about merchant accounts just like getting shut down and, Stripe accounts, and you have no one to talk about. The second point is automated failure retry. So on simpler platforms, if a sale gets rejected or for any number of reasons, that sale is just lost. What happens is that the user gets a message, an error message usually. Yeah, they get frustrated or just they simply forget about it. And what I love about Sticky.io is that it does, it's just very smart. It instead of just rejecting the first sale, they automatically retry with a different merchant account. And just that simple, solution and feature can help you save a huge percentage of otherwise just lost revenue, nothing less. The third point is what they call a subscription focused risk management. So this point actually combines the best of what I already talked about. So it's specifically for recurring revenue, not the first initial sale. Someone subscribes to your supplement, Nutra, skincare, whatever. And then Sticky.io offers subscription-based merchant solutions. So this isn't just like about processing. It's a set of enhanced rules that the system does on the back end, and it's specifically designed to overcome common issues with recurring payment processing. So it's absolutely crucial for recovering a significant number of otherwise just lost subscribers. You will see your churn rate goes way higher if you don't have that feature. So that basically ensures that your recurring revenue stream remains strong and stable, which is, again, a no-brainer if you're using a subscription model. So before I asked that video, before I wanted to make this video, I asked them, the team at Sticky, for some numbers that I can actually share from what other customers in other industries have achieved, basically. And they did send me a few examples, and I want to share a couple with you. So one client of theirs, he's in the self-defense market, and he's managed to get like a 27.4% increase in dollars that were recovered, which is a huge deal. Another client in the telehealth industry was able to recover 28.6% of their revenue. So this is, huge. It's real, and it's a game changer. It's nothing less. Again, the team at Sticky.io were nice enough to share these numbers with me. And if you're serious about scaling your e-commerce business and stopping the hidden leaks in your revenue, then understanding and optimizing your payment processing is a non-negotiable feature that you need to have. And Sticky.io has been a game changer in that field. And I genuinely believe that it could be for you too. I am not getting any referral fee for clients that I'm sending there. But if you want to reach out to them directly, make sure that you tell them specifically that that is what you're looking for. And hopefully this would make a big of a change as it did for me.